Hey everyone. New hair. Hope you like it. I know I do. So anyway, I've decided to start maybe a new series. Might just be one video, might not be. I don't know. But I just wanted to make a video about dreams that I've had in the past. I have some very vivid dreams. A lot of my dreams are really weird, like really weird. Like there's details in the dreams. It's like things are they're just it's I can't even explain it. It's weird as hell. I don't know. It's like some parts are vivid, some details are vivid, and some it's kind of blurry. But it's like I know what it is, but it's not clear. But then other parts are extremely clear, and it's all just a shit show. So I wanted to describe three dreams in this one that come to my mind. Right. All right, so the first dream I actually had last night. Last night. Okay. Okay. So, sorry. This one's kind of scary. It's kind of I'm going to try not to get chills while describing it. Uh, it's really scary. So, the first dream it was it was an alien species of insects that somehow got to planet Earth. And this alien species of insect, they were like a cross between a cricket and a beetle. And it was about the size of the largest cricket you've ever seen in your fucking life. Like, I don't know, like this big. And they had flat, wide bodies. And they had like beetle like bodies with exoskeletons and everything, and cricket like legs that turned out to be they kind of looked a little like frog legs because their bodies were so wide. And they had two eyes, two really tiny eyes that gleamed a bright white light. If maybe some sunlight hit them a certain way. And this alien species of insect, uh, they were sexually attracted to humans. Yeah, they found human beings sexually attractive. Yeah. What they would do is they'd find a human that they found attractive, they would jump on you and they would literally try to crawl under your clothes onto like breasts, pussy, ass, dick, and would literally fondle and lick and crawl on those parts, those body parts. Yeah, and somehow in the dream, one of them got into my room, and I guess it found me attractive. So basically, I had a dream about getting sexually assaulted by a bug. And I'm like fucking slapping the shit out of myself, fucking writhing on the floor, trying to fucking kill it, panicking, can't kill it because they had like a really strong exoskeleton on them, so you couldn't just crush them. It was really messed up. They would also like crawl like over your ear, and they would put their little I don't like their behind. They would put like something like kind of into your ear, and they would do a mating call right in your fucking ear, and it sounded like I guess kind of a mix between a frog and a cricket. It sounded like a distorted, fucked up cricket noise. Sorry, I'm just. It was loud because they did it right in your fucking ear. Mm. So, shit. So that was the first dream. And the second dream is also about bugs, and it's also scary. I think I had this dream right around when the Asian hornet thing was happening. It was a species of Asian hornets that were like invading the US and the North American region. Me and my father were out in the driveway and we were doing something with the car. I think we were um, doing something with the oil in the car. We were giving it some kind of oil change. And as soon as we opened the hood, a whole flood, an entire flood of Asian hornets come flying out the car. And they're like flying around in like a line, and they like circle around me. And then they start like landing on me and like crawling on me. And I'm running, screaming and slapping the fuck out of myself, hitting myself in the face even. Like if they land on my face, like bug land on face, hit face. So I was doing that. I was freaking the fuck out and panicking. And I heard my father yelling. He said, "Stop running. They like you. Stop screaming. They like you." He just kept saying that over and over. And of course, I wasn't listening to that. I was screaming, running, slapping myself all over, you know, freaking out, scared for my life. So that was what I remember of the second dream. Now the third dream, this is the third and last one of this video. This third dream, okay, so it was about Kanye West and the KFC Colonel logo guy. That guy in the logo. Right? Those two were in my dream. This one happened at night. And it was all over our front yard, basically all over my neighborhood and in the backyard. Basically, me and Kanye West were flying around our neighborhood. Well, not really flying necessarily. We weren't like flapping wings or flying or anything like that. It was more like, you know how on small planets the gravity's really, really weak? So you can jump like really high and then go really slow back to the ground. It was just like that. It was more like jumping up really high and then floating gently back down. What I remember is me and Kanye West were kind of doing that around the neighborhood, and then I jumped into the backyard and I set up a table for me and him. And I lit a candle, and as soon as I lit a candle, there was a loud knock at we have a backyard gate, but in the dream it looked different. It was like a big old wood, like solid wood doors and everything. It wasn't like your normal backyard gate. It was like solid pieces of wood for doors that I had to unlock with a little latch lock. So I jumped, floated over to the gate, and I unlocked the gate, and it was the KFC Colonel, I don't really know what his name is, that guy in the KFC logo. And he had a bucket of KFC chicken and he gave it to me. I took it, said thank you, closed the gate up, and then I jumped up and went back to the table that I set up, and I set it down. And I called out to Kanye, said, "Hey Yeezy, we got chicken." That's what I said in the dream. I called him Yeezy in the dream. So he glided over to me, to where the table was, and we sat down across from each other. And we started eating the food. And then Kanye West started saying something about mind control. I don't really remember. I don't typically remember too much dialogue and talking in dreams. I just remember things that happen, not things that are said. He said something about mind control. And then, I do remember this. He said to me, You'll beat his ass. You'll beat his ass to the top. And when he said that, he was pointing at somebody. I turn around and I see a dark, cloaked, hooded figure. It was like it looked like a large, heavy-set man. He must have been at least 6'1". And he stuck out a big, pale white hand like this. And then he did this. He flipped Kanye off. I'm not sure who or what that guy's supposed to be, but apparently I'm supposed to beat him up. I don't know. So yeah, that may be part one. That may be part one. I've had a lot of dreams in the past, most of which are very interesting. So if you guys like this, I might make a part two, maybe, I don't know. This is me with new hair. Have a good day.